I don't know. I don't play them.
Yeah, no,
But,
there's no wolves around here. Really.
There's really not.
Yeah.
But then like you saw all the games after that, us just jumping
Yeah,
over
no,
the other. It was so
you guys
wild.
were just full hop naring. Just
That's what we got to do. It's our best anti-airs.
Yeah.
But yeah, here we go. Game 1 of Qazoo
Yeah,
KlicKlac.
KlicKlac's got the buffs now.
Yeah.
I wonder how he's been liking them too.
So I talked to him and he said that it was still, some of the changes were actually still like messing him up a little, or he wasn't totally used to them. I think because the way they changed Nair multi-hits and whatnot, especially that.
Yeah, I wonder how consistent Nair actually is now too.
Yeah, from what I can tell, it looks consistent in its behavior, but it's not always great.
Right, just because like how multi-hits like work in this game too, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh, and he misinputted that fair. He just got reversed it by accident. Oh, that was I'm surprised he didn't kill. Yeah.
Yeah, even on town, you'd think that would.
Yeah.
But
because she's pretty light, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that'll definitely kill her. So.
I think he could have technically lived that, but he wasn't ready to get hit by that. Are we a Jair crew, by the way? Are we calling that a Jair, or are we just...
yeah, you hit the Jair.
Okay, wasn't quite ready for the Jair. I'm like on the fence myself, but no. No, we're not calling it anything like that.
As long as Qazoo can just pressure Zelda to like just stay in her face the whole time.
Yeah, and he's ooh, okay. I was gonna say he's piling on the damage, but you know that's a bread and butter kind of edge guard right there for someone like KlicKlac.
And he has a good lead right now, but he's just keeping him at the ledge right now too.
Yeah, and I think that the thing to keep in mind with the Zelda buffs is all of them are situational. I saw KlicKlac going for like F tilt in the last stock, and it got buffed, but only the sweet spot, which is a tipper.
Oh, really? I didn't even know that. Yeah,
and it's a tipper if you'll believe it. It's not like even most of the move.
Huh.
So I think Phantom's like the only one that really. I don't quite have them ready, but yeah, and it seems like KlicKlac's actually done a good job evening this up. That down smash is going to catch it.
He's using the Knight so good at just like keeping him at the ledge, because there's not much like Chrom can do. Like he has to up B and just take the hit, or like how he air dodged to the ledge. Like he just had to do it. So there's not much he can do about that.
Yeah, definitely very smart play. Out of shield, lightning kick at 0.
Yeah.
Not judging, by the way. That was very smart, but it just looked funny. Because it looked like he was still almost going to get punished if he got the tag.
And yeah, Qazoo right now, he's just kind of, I think he's getting too antsy. And was that at 62?
What?
You can borrow mine.
What?
It has digital inputs too. Oh, you don't like digital inputs?
That was, I don't know if that's real or not, but that... I don't think it is. I feel like that was a frame trap, but that was very strange.
Yeah,
jab to kick.
That thing was so strong too. Qazoo switches out as a controller, so I guess it kind of was like when he reversed that fair by accident. I don't know, maybe his stick like messed up or something. Does he use Pro? No, he uses GameCube.
He uses GameCube. During my set with him, I noticed he was having some controller issues. Yeah,
he was doing that. I didn't even realize that. Huh.
Yeah. So, you know, maybe this works out a little bit better for him. Yeah, this is the one night. I normally bring a GameCube controller to spare. This is the one night I didn't, or I would have offered it. But,
all right, they're going to go to Smashville. So, I feel like this is it's a bad stage for Zelda, I feel like. Or at least Zone. I don't know. I feel like going, against zoners on this stage is pretty decent. Because you always have that platform to just, like, have another zone to get to that character, too.
I mean, so it's a blessing and a curse because there's less room for zoners to run away.
Right,
but also, against a character like Zelda, you have to keep in mind she's kind of a fake zoner. Right?
Yeah,
she doesn't...
that's true.
What she really wants is to set up Phantom and then be able to follow up. And Smashville doesn't give enough room for you to actually run away. So this is normally, like, my first ban against Zelda. But it'll be interesting to see maybe Qazoo taking a more aggressive line.
Yeah, it could definitely go both ways with the characters too, because now that it's smaller too, like Qazoo can just pressure him more, but like it seems like KlicKlac's been pressuring him, if anything, during this match. Okay, and he's just gonna up B out of shield, get a quick like 26%.
That went through both of them. I'm surprised. That was very good timing. Oh, and there's
Okay.
the bigger hitbox. I
Yeah.
guarantee that would not have hit
It
before the patch.
wouldn't.
But it's not
It
bigger
got
by a
less
lot.
lag too, right? I think.
I don't think so, but I could
No.
be wrong. It's possible.
I wouldn't be surprised if it did. And he definitely tried to just like jar him right there, but he just got the forward smash out. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's getting a
And-
little antsy right now, trying to get like these up Bs out of shield too.
And KlicKlac seems very ready to handle this type of response.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Okay, hits the F tilt. The up B with Zelda is so scary when she's recovering, just because the hitbox still stays out too. So you have to watch for that. But Qazoo is
Yeah.
in the right space for that.
it's really messed up. They get to choose. You see there, she reappeared without it, but then
Yeah.
you know, either different spacing or maybe holding down through some of the frames. I don't know how it works.
Yeah.
But you could just get the attack, and all the Zeldas are so consistent at it.
Yeah, and if it was a, ooh, and that's gonna kill. But what I was saying is, if she's like up being too and hitting with that hitbox, you can definitely just spike the character. But I'm not sure how like confident Qazoo is with doing that, and he's gonna get that kill. But it's kind of just looking like KlicKlac's kind of running this right now.
Well, you know what? Qazoo can make comebacks. He's got the, I don't want to say aggressive flowchart, 'cause it's not even a flowchart, but he's got his pressure game really on point.
Yeah, exactly.
So if there's someone who can do it, I have a lot of faith in him. And you see he's just piling on the damage
Yeah, if
here.
he just keeps him at the ledge like this, and KlicKlac just keeps normal get-upping too, so maybe Qazoo can, he could even just rip a forward smash, and like that would just be the end of his stock if he catches onto it, obviously. I'm not
Yeah.
sure how long that stays out either, but
And the momentum stopped for a little bit, but that was still very good. I mean, he got almost 70% before there was retaliation.
okay, he tries to counter that.
That was interesting.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it, even if he, I don't think that would have.
I think it snaps before the counter comes out, but I could be wrong
Yeah.
on that.
Okay, and he hits the Jair, but it's not going to kill.
It was a very tragic
One
space.
more
Now his
though.
pixels
Oh,
off.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, he rips it a little early just so he can get that. Tries to, yep. I think that's his stop.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's just so hard. You get caught by one thing,
Yeah.
and it seems as though we're going for a second controller swap. It's really unfortunate.
I guess my controller's not good enough.
I mean, no, I could still see that there were some. I mean, we saw a couple input issues in there,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I get it.
If he makes top 3, I get a cut.
Who? What?
He's using my controller right now.
But he used mine for one game, so does that mean I get a cut?
No, because it was a loss.
But it doesn't matter. It was a part of the process. It was a part of the plan.
Okay, you know what? You're right. I guess you could say if he didn't use your controller, he probably wouldn't have gotten to the next controller, and it basically won the tournament for him. You know? That's how it goes.
Pretty much how it is. So, yeah, I don't know what stage they picked.
I
but,
didn't. It looks like we're back to Smashville.
Yeah, maybe Qazoo figured out or has some kind of game plan against him now.
You know what? He seems confident in this pick. You know, maybe it's for sorties. It's not the same struggle that I have coming from Fox and like little limbs against zoners on this stage.
True. Yeah.
But they are just swinging. We are 20 seconds in, and
yeah, and I
so
feel
much
like
damage out there.
maybe not this game so far, but KlicKlac's been winning neutral more. And at the edge, that's what they're just doing to each other. Once they get each other like off the stage, they're just blowing each other up.
Absolutely.
Like, yeah, I think it might be a little easier for Zelda just because of the Phantom. Ooh.
Ooh, he went for some really interesting shield pressure there. I think
Yeah.
that was supposed to counter like an up B out of neutral get up or something along those lines.
Okay, and that hit, yeah.
Yeah.
That's such a smart option because if you hit him with the jab on the get up, like that's going to guarantee the hit then. All right, the F tilt. Was that the weak hit?
You know what? I didn't actually see.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Didn't actually see.
It's much stronger now.
Yeah, that's what we were saying. It's stronger, but it's only stronger at the sweet spot.
Oh, really?
So that might have just been like a kill anyway. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know the sweet spot can kill.
I'm
Oh,
assuming
yeah,
the sweet
it's-
spot's like a tipper, right? It's at the
Mhm.
tip of it, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
then
and against
there.
Scrom, it'll easily kill at like 80 on the ledge.
Okay, and he misinputted that Jair, but 'cause that might have killed. Ooh, okay.
And this is, it feels like so much of these games, just like you were saying, comes down to what happens at the edges. Doesn't get the back air there. I really think he wanted a JR.
He definitely wanted that, yeah.
And
Oh, he
that's
almost hit that
unfortunate because that
jab,
would have
yeah.
sealed it with a big lead. Now he's got to find another opening.
Alright, see what he does here. I feel like KlicKlac should do that a little earlier. Or closer to this stage.
And you know what? Qazoo is showing very good prowess at getting off the ledge against Zelda. His timing is unreal. And
Yeah, maybe he wasn't like familiar too much at first, but he seems to like he's following like the flow of it. Like that was perfect right
yeah.
there.
Way better than I could do. Just massive props. And he was able, because of that, he was able to get off the ledge and find the kill. And now he's looking at getting kind of close to lapping him in percent with one more hit.
Ooh, okay, that's so unfortunate because that was the kill. That was it.
Yeah. I'd say it's greedy, but you know what? He found an advantage and he tried to push it. I can respect that. Like.
Yeah, and I'm sure he didn't think he was gonna die for it. Like.
That's the thing about Zelda. Her punish game, she can't punish a lot of things, but the things that she punishes, she just kills you for.
Yeah. Okay. And Qazoo's gonna take that.
That was so cool.
That was.
The jab, and then the Jar wouldn't have actually killed there, so he waited for something else to happen, and then it got into kill range.
That was smart.
That was really cool. Also, hi Freege. Thanks for thanks for being a fan.
I'm a fan. Freeze, you're not a fan of me? I get it. I'm lost. I understand.
You know what?
I play Palu. I get it. I get it.
Nah, Palu is the hero this meta needs.
I know.
Honestly,
what was this patch thinking? They buffed all the zoners and made Palu a little worse. Like, oh my lord.
I used to hate her so much, but I feel like now with all the counterplay against her developed, and especially with down throw bear out, she's really so honest.
Yeah, for real.
You know what? I'm for it.
Yeah, she's really just like a sortie character. Like, you just know what like that character is gonna do all the time for the most part. It's just those options are just really good. It's just like Chrom too. Like, you know he's gonna do it.
Oh, see, Freege is a fan of you as well.
Let's go. Yeah. Let's go.
That's the good stuff.
Palu is justice. She is justice. She's the hero. All right, take it to town and city.
Yeah. So I mean, it's quite clear KlicKlac wants some more space after what happened that game. Turns out I was wrong with the Smashville analysis for this matchup, and Qazoo made it happen. So.
Yeah, but now they'll be able to kill from the sides a lot earlier too.
True.
So
because
like
the blast
jab
zones are
into
closer.
there. Yeah, exactly.
I feel as though this platform layout's not very favorable because you saw Zelda was just able to sit center stage, and Qazoo doesn't have a platform to jump to. Once the next layout, it'll be better for him, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
But
and that's
out of
almost
shield,
kills,
yeah, it doesn't quite kill.
I wonder what when that comes out. It probably comes out pretty fast.
You know what? I'm just gonna make a fool of myself if I try to guess.
I'm gonna say frame 10 to 12.
I think I would guess a little faster than that, but not too much. If I had to guess, I would say like 8 or so, and that's an unfortunate SD, but that's how it is sometimes when you're trying to set up things off stage.
Oh, and he just hit him with
hit.
that rogue forward smash.
He dashed into the last hit. It was unfortunate timing on the dash dance, because if it was like a little bit later, he would have gotten a big punish.
Just gonna up B out of shield. Okay, Qazoo's kind of moving around him too. I think Qazoo's kind of starting to feel himself a little more right now.
And I don't actually know what I was thinking. I was thinking there was a layout with platforms kind of in between, but turns out they're just off the side like they've always been, and I lost my mind. So I can see why this counter became in. Not many favorable options for Qazoo.
Yeah, I feel like Qazoo needs to just keep Zelda just like in that corner right there. Like he shouldn't have just dashed back right there. He should have just kept that pressure, because like this character, what is she gonna do? Just jump over you? And like she doesn't have any good like burst options really, other than like dash attack. But like even that doesn't go that far, and he's gonna hit that.
I was just gonna say that's the one part that's so scary though, is if you press a lot on it has to be empty pressure, because if you're pressing on her shield, you just eat a kick to the face.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm sure if Qazoo like perfectly spaces all his like fairs and stuff, especially since he's a sortie, like probably be able to stop that. But obviously, it's still hard to completely space all
Of course.
Yeah.
That was a really good snap. 2 really good snaps by Qazoo, but he's still okay. He finally got back to.
Yeah, and he just back aired him, and he tried to punish with the fair, so like we were saying.
Oh, that was so close to killing.
He wasn't close enough to the ledge.
It was a re-grab, but he's got the Phantom to cover him.
Yeah, and it kind of looks like KlicKlac's gonna take this. Yeah, because he was just kind of pressing on him right now.
Oh, he got the parry, but
that
that is the most delayed.
That was not true.
I think KlicKlac just didn't press any.
Yeah. Maybe he just knew it wasn't true, so he's like, oh, he's probably just not going to hit me or something.
No, I mean, it's smart, because you don't want to air dodge, right? Because that can make some things true.
Or even jump, like then you just have to land against Chrom, and that's not fun. All right, that was That was a little wonky.
Yeah, this is. Oh, okay. I was gonna say I hope that miss doesn't cost him because that was really unfortunate the way it worked out. But man, Qazoo,
Ooh,
when
that
he
almost
turns
kills.
on, it's something
Yeah,
else.
his
man.
advantage state is very good. F tilt doesn't kill. That was a sweet spot probably too. Oh, all right.
Yeah, dash
and
attack
that's
will
it.
seal it.
All right, and KlicKlac takes it. Nice.
Yeah. That was a well played set.